Und hier ärgert die dich, die Kleine.
Ja, mal kurz nach rauspingeln. Ja, machen wir das. Nein, machen wir nicht.
Oh, hi. I got a haircut. Fitness, baby.
Gesund. Ja, geht mal nicht wirklich.
I'm going on a little thrift trip today with my dad, and we're planning to go to 3 different thrift stores. I haven't been to 2 of them, so that's really exciting. And yeah, I'm not looking for anything super specific. I do have like an internal list of things that I'm looking for. I would love to find a little pocket mirror. I'm looking for a brown leather bag with silver hardware. Like, there are some things that I'm just always having my eye on, but yeah, let's go. back home and we did actually go to 3 different thrift stores and I got quite a lot of things. If you're wondering why I look like this, is because I got stung by a wasp 2 times. I was checking some things on my beehive and there were wasps attacking the bees and then they attacked me. So they were stealing from the bees, to be exact. And after they stole all of the food, they attacked me. So it's very itchy and annoying and it looks kind of evil. First thing I found is this big bag of merino wool. It is this brown color changing way. I don't know exactly what type of pattern it will create, but it's 100% merino. It's by the brand Lana Grossa, which is quite a common brand in Germany. So I have 8 balls of these, which equates to, I think, 400 grams, which is kind of a lot, and especially a lot to find in a thrift store with this quality. And I'm super happy about it. And I paid €5.50 for this whole bag, which is amazing. I'm not going in chronological order, I'm really tired. I'm just pulling it out of the bag. So next I got this shirt. It's like a short sleeve button down, very classic, just this kind of washed out black color, and it is by Marks and Spencer. It is 100% lyocell or tencel, so that is really, really good quality and it feels super flowy and light, which is great. Then I got 2 CDs. First Toni Braxton, Secrets, and then Alicia Keys, Songs in A minor. I feel like I'm a bit on a R&B roll right now, like pop R&B. Next I got a long sleeve button-down shirt with these brown stripes, very 90s. I think this is by Hugo Boss, and I think I paid €10, which is a bit more than I would pay usually, but sometimes I just think if I find something that costs me like €1, but it's really high quality and I would potentially pay more for that, and I find something else that is a bit more pricey, I just go for it. So yeah, this is just a classic men's button down. I really like when the collar is a bit more pointy and a bit bigger, which is the case here, and that is 100% cotton. Next I got a pair of pants, like jeans, denim, in this cream color, and they are pretty much straight down. They end a bit above my ankles, so they're a bit higher, but I think especially when it's going into autumn, these type of pants look very good with higher boots. So I really like that. They fit me like a glove. Originally they're from H&M. They are 99% cotton and 1% elastane, so very thick and sturdy. I really don't like this stretchy denim fabric. This gives me the ick. Next I got this little shirt with a tiny mock neck. It's some kind of ribbing material made in Uzbekistan. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's 59% cotton and 5% elastane. So, and then the last clothing item is this turtleneck, long sleeve, black and white stripes, also with this ribbed texture, and if it gets a bit colder, this will be great for layering. It's 57% cotton, 38% modal and 5% elastane. Next I found more wool. This is 100% wool in this kind of dark grey, almost black color, and this is for felting. Either me or my mom will knit some slippers out of this for my dad, because he needs new ones. Then I found more wool. This is very chunky, 100% virgin wool. The label is kind of vintage and I don't think they're still in business. This isn't dyed. These are the natural colors from the sheep. And it is surprisingly soft. So I do think I'm going to make a garment. This is 100 grams and I found 2 more balls of this yarn. So I'm going to weigh it out, but I think this is supposed to be 300 grams, which is also kind of a good amount to find in a thrift store from like the same type of yarn. Next, I found 2 of these glass bowls with this structure. I love these type of, how do you call that? It's kind of ribbed, but with glass. And these were 50 cents each, so €1 for 2 bowls. Next I got this little plant pot. I think it's handmade. Like, it looks very handmade, and I love the color of this glaze. It's like this very warm greenish yellow type of color. I think this was 50 cents as well. Then I got 2 tin boxes for tea. I think these were 50 cents each as well. And they have this, like this has this kind of Japanese design on it. And this one maybe as well. I don't know. And then I also got this one. Just so pretty. Just these flowers. There is some residue of a sticker, but I've already scratched it and it comes off, so. Then I got this necklace. It is some kind of stone, I think. Isn't that called something with tiger in the name? Tiger's eye or something like that? I think it's that, but it also looks a bit mother of pearl-esque. I'm not sure. But it makes this super pretty sound. I love that. And then I've been looking for new plates, like small breakfast plates. And so I got these brown ones. There are 5 of them, and I paid €2 for this whole stack of just plain brown plates, but I really like them. And the last thing is this big picture frame. It's very nice. It is wood and is very high quality. And I got this frame because I'm very close to finishing my filet crochet project that I'm working on with this huge spider, and I want to frame it, and I needed a frame that is big enough. I think this is going to be absolutely perfect for that. So this is kind of a lot of things, but I'm also getting rid of things, and I'm just, yeah, I'm a material girl. I like my stuff. Things make me very happy. I'm going to lay down now because I'm very tired. This was a huge undertaking for me and I need to rest, or else the next days are going to be bad. I'm absolutely in love with how this cardigan turned out. I think it's so perfect, everything about it. Like the construction, it was my first time doing a contiguous sleeve construction and I made it up myself. I didn't refer to any other pattern. I just did what I felt right and I think it looks so cool. Like this detail that it comes down from this kind of saddle shoulder and then widens into the sleeve. From the side it makes this little detail from the stripe, which I think is so pretty. And I continued the same stitch counts down from the saddle shoulder part so that this, like all of the stripes will be the same. The overall fit is absolutely perfect. Like, it is a bit oversized, but not too much. It's very kind of flowy. The sleeve length is great. It feels really soft and breezy on my skin. I kind of miscalculated the buttons because these two are like closer together than all of the rest, but it does work out fine because this part is what's gaping the most if I move. So you can see here there's a bit of gaping happening and that would be way worse if that button wouldn't be there. So I think it turned out fine. And yes, I love everything about this. I think this is going to be one of my favorite things I have made this year and I'm really happy about it. I also finished my first punch needle piece and I'm super proud of it. I think it also looks just so cool. I took a very long time cutting it out and like perfecting it to make it a bit more like sculptural, a more like 3D object. And this motion of cutting into these many fibers is very hard on my hands. And I had to like put some bandages on my fingers so I could continue without getting blisters all over my fingers. So yeah, I hope I will find a way to ease that a bit and make it more comfortable. And I think part of it is also due to my punch needle because it was a very cheap one. It's this one. And the needle itself is adjustable with this little screw, which in theory is great, but in practice it makes the needle a bit loose. So if you punch a bit too hard, the needle itself will just push into the wooden part. And so your loops will have different lengths all over because I couldn't get the needle to the exact length each and every time that happened because it happened very often. I'm not super happy with this punch needle, which is why I got a new one and I treated myself to the original Oxford punch needle. I haven't unpackaged it and I haven't tried it, so just the packaging in itself is just absolutely stunning. This is the needle in itself and my needle size is 9 fine. So I hope this will perform better than the one that I already have. I'm probably going to start a new punch needle piece soon. But back to the one that I finished. I put some backing on there. I just hand stitched it on and then I just made a little loop for the thread so I can hang it. But when I hung it, I noticed that like the backing was separating from the main fabric. So next time I will probably put some kind of adhesive down first before putting the backing on and sewing it on, because I had to like stitch it together in the end, which isn't like a huge task, but I would prefer it to be like clean on the back and then just have this little loop. And it is already living on my gallery wall behind my couch, so I can look at it. While being in the thrift store, I also found a lot of material for latch hooking, and there was also a latch hook there, and I was so intrigued to get it, but I thought I just started punch needling. If I already get into the next thing, I will just accumulate stuff and that's like not the goal here, but if I go there next time and it's still there, I will probably get some of it and do a little latch hook project with it. But so far I'm going to stick with punch needle for now.